The starting gun has fired. Again, picture a dark room, 3 men, expensive table, pistols aimed at each other. That was the Cold War. We thought it ended, but listen, the tension is back. Today, June 20th, 2025, a new arms race is underway. This isn't about shiny cars or lawns, it's about who can turn the other's country into rubble. The question, is the US still the undisputed champ, or is it losing its edge? The world's pouring money into weapons that think, move at impossible speeds, and strike from anywhere. America used to be so far ahead it could nap and still win, but now, rivals are catching up, fast. This isn't a friendly rivalry, it's a serious challenge to the global order. The stakes, higher than ever, and everyone's nervous. Let's start with China, a nation that has undergone a massive military transformation in recent decades. Once dismissed as copycats, relying on reverse-engineered technology, they now build some of the world's most advanced military tech, showcasing their indigenous innovation and manufacturing prowess. Take, for instance, the DF-17 missile. This isn't just any missile. With its hypersonic glide vehicle, it represents a significant leap in missile technology. Its speed and maneuverability make it nearly impossible to intercept with current missile defense systems. And what about Russia? They've got the Avangard, a hypersonic glide vehicle capable of traveling at 27 times the speed of sound, a truly terrifying prospect. Then there's the Poseidon, a nuclear drone and autonomous underwater vehicle. It's designed to deliver a devastating nuclear payload, triggering radioactive tsunamis that could render coastlines uninhabitable. These aren't just concepts from a sci-fi movie, they're real, deployed, and incredibly dangerous weapon systems. China now boasts the world's largest navy by ship count, a testament to its rapid naval expansion, churning out new vessels at breakneck speed, transforming the balance of power at sea. Both China and Russia are investing heavily in cutting-edge technologies like AI, quantum computing, which could revolutionize code-breaking and communications, and swarms of autonomous drones capable of coordinated attacks. Imagine cyber attacks that can cripple entire nations in seconds, disrupting critical infrastructure and economies. This is a systematic nationwide push to close the tech gap with the US, driven by strategic ambition. They're not just catching up, they're aiming higher. They're finding clever, asymmetric ways to outmaneuver America, exploiting vulnerabilities and creating new challenges. It's David versus Goliath, a clash of titans in the 21st century. But David's got a laser-guided slingshot, representing precision and technological advantage. The arms race is no longer solely about brute force, it's about brains, speed, and technological innovation. And the gap is closing, presenting new strategic challenges for global security. America hasn't been idle. It's been constantly developing, researching, and deploying new technologies. Its defense budget dwarfs everyone else's, a testament to its commitment to maintaining a cutting-edge military. Over $800 billion in 2024. That's a staggering figure, reflecting the vast resources poured into national defense. The F-35 is a flying supercomputer, a marvel of engineering and a symbol of American air power. The US Navy's 11 aircraft carriers are unmatched. These floating fortresses project power across the globe. Virginia-class submarines are so quiet they represent the pinnacle of stealth technology. The chef's knife is the loudest thing on board. That's how silent these underwater behemoths truly are. The US is racing to develop hypersonic weapons, pushing the boundaries of speed and maneuverability, and the defenses to stop them. A constant game of cat and mouse, offense and defense. Space Force now manages the satellites that keep the military and your phone running, ensuring seamless communication and navigation. But there's a catch, a significant one. Much of America's arsenal is aging, requiring constant maintenance and upgrades. The B-52 bomber first flew in the 1950s, a testament to its enduring design, but also a reminder of the need for modernization. New tech takes decades to approve and build. Bureaucracy and rigorous testing slow down the process. Meanwhile, rivals iterate faster, adapting and innovating at an accelerated pace. America's garage is full of powerful machines, a vast collection of military might, but some are classics, and the new models are stuck in the shop. A mix of legacy systems and cutting-edge technology with varying degrees of readiness. The US still leads, possessing a significant technological and strategic advantage, but the process is slow and costly, raising questions about long-term sustainability. The question, a critical one: can it innovate fast enough? Can it maintain its edge in a rapidly changing world? The race is on, a global competition for military supremacy. Why should you care? because this arms race affects everyone. Global stability, the reason you can buy bananas from Ecuador, depends on a delicate balance of power. Today's arms race isn't just about missiles. It's about disrupting the systems that run your life: satellites, the internet, power grids. The first shots of the next war might be silent. Your Wi-Fi goes dark, your bank freezes. Every billion spent on weapons is a billion not spent on schools or hospitals. The military-industrial complex thrives on threats, real or imagined. The biggest danger, miscalculation. With hypersonic weapons, decisions must be made in seconds, not hours. One mistake, a flock of birds mistaken for a missile, could trigger catastrophe. The fuse is shorter than ever, that's why it matters. Let's look at the numbers. It's crucial to understand the scale of what we're dealing with. The US defense budget, $886 billion. That's an enormous sum, representing a significant portion of our national expenditure. China's official budget, $230 billion, a figure that seems considerably lower at first glance, but their real spending is likely much higher, and their money goes further. Factors like lower labor costs and different procurement strategies allow them to maximize their investment. Shipbuilding? Let's delve into a specific area where this disparity becomes strikingly clear. From 2015 to 2023, China launched over 150 major ships and subs, a massive expansion of their naval capabilities. The US, about 60. A concerning difference that highlights the shifting balance of power at sea. By 2025, China's navy will have 400 ships, a formidable force to be reckoned with on the world stage. The US, under 300. This quantitative disadvantage raises serious questions about our ability to maintain maritime dominance. Quantity matters. Sheer numbers can overwhelm even the most advanced technology. The missile gap is even starker, another area where China is rapidly outpacing the United States. China has over 1,500 intermediate-range missiles, a significant threat to US assets in the region. The US has almost none, a strategic vulnerability that demands immediate attention and a comprehensive response. China and Russia lead in hypersonic weapons, a technological frontier with potentially game-changing implications. Hundreds of tests, operational systems. They are not just experimenting, they are deploying these advanced weapons. In 2021, China tested a hypersonic vehicle that circled the globe before hitting its target, a demonstration of their advanced capabilities and global reach. America's lead is shrinking in key areas. We can no longer take our technological superiority for granted. The numbers don't lie, they paint a clear picture of a shifting global landscape. The US is no longer the undisputed leader everywhere. We must adapt to this new reality and reassess our strategies. The competition is real. It's not just about military might, it's about economic influence, technological innovation, and global leadership. The stakes are rising, the future of global security and stability hangs in the balance, and the clock is ticking. We need to act decisively and strategically to maintain our position and protect our interests. Is it time to panic? Not yet. America's biggest advantage, alliances. With over 50 formal defense partners and 750 bases worldwide, the US can project power anywhere. China and Russia can't match this global reach. US troops are among the best trained and most experienced, forged by decades of real combat. This experience and network are priceless. But these advantages aren't guaranteed forever. Alliances can fray, and global deployments are expensive. Combat experience in counterinsurgency doesn't always translate to high-tech warfare. America's ace is still in hand, but it's not unbeatable. The world is changing fast. The US must adapt or risk falling behind. So, is the US losing the arms race? It's complicated. America's days of absolute dominance are over. China is a true peer, Russia a disruptive force. In hypersonics and shipbuilding, the US is behind. But overall, the US military remains the most powerful on Earth. Its alliances, technology, and experience still matter. The real danger isn't losing, but a miscalculation that spirals out of control. The world is more dangerous, the balance more fragile. America's lead is shrinking, and the wake-up call is loud. The US is still the champion, but the fight is tougher and riskier than ever. For the rest of us, let's hope the match never turns into a real war. The starting gun has fired. The race is on.